Talk, shop, pop, movies.
Ahoy there, this is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile, and if you're a convicted cinephile yourself, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. On my channel, I'd like to talk, shop, and pop open, that is, movies and physical media. And today, I am going to unbox, for myself mostly, but also for you. It's not, breaking news, but this Psycho Arrow Video 4K collection, I just got it for holiday time gifts, whatever you want to say. I celebrate. It's that thing. I don't care. This is one of the things I asked for, and I got it, and I love it. Let's get a closer look into it, though. I know it's been out for months, and everyone else has probably already watched a video of it, but hey, content, right? So here it goes. The most important thing is it looks like it's all in one piece, and it gets shipped from the UK, so that is a plus. Didn't get smashed or beat to crap or anything, which, there's always horror stories about that. I didn't order it. It was ordered for me as a gift, so that makes it even more worrisome. But I got the plastic off, and this is just an awesome set. All four Psycho movies. It'd kind of be awesome if it included the remake, even though it sucks, but just to have them all, that'd be fun. But yeah, I like that the slipcover is transparent. That is neat. And a nice thick hard box, as Arrow always does. Gotta love Arrow. I haven't smelt a new Arrow in a while. This will be fun. It's been sitting around for a few months, though. I don't know if it lost that smell, that new Arrow smell. But they're all in different color cases, they're all in individual cases with different color fonts. And it's just kind of weird that the first one is red and the rest of them are black, but, whatever. Slide these out here. Ooh, they're in there. Should I do a waft? Should I do an Arrow video waft? Smell the movies, as I always say. Oh, yeah. New Arrow smell. It always gets me. Yes, I do that to all of my Arrow box sets, if you aren't aware. Let's just take them out one by one. There's Psycho, the original. Cool artwork, too. Sometimes I like when they just do poster artwork, but, when it's a poster you've seen a bajillion times, it's nice to see something different. So this limited edition contains 60th anniversary edition of the film, uncut, and re-release versions of the film on 4K and Blu-ray, various audio options, making of documentaries, newsreel footage, shower sequence storyboards, Saul Bass image gallery, sound featurette, a whole bunch of awesome special features on the original Psycho. Pop her open. I guess it's not on Blu-ray. Why did I think it was on Blu-ray? It's just a 4K disc. No Blu-ray disc. I'm an idiot, and I misread the back, but we all knew I was an idiot already, didn't we? Arrow likes to put things in their stuff. There's the little lover's lane, and then they got some photo cards, art cards, or whatever you would like to call them, of people being scared at stuff off screen. That's always fun to look at. Okay, here we go. So there is an OG poster design, and there is that new one. I actually like that. I don't think I've ever seen this specific poster. See it the way it was originally made. Uncut. Okay, so this is an uncut version poster, so that's cool. I'm going to check if it has reversible cover art, because they usually do, and yes, they do. So this has the other poster. See, that's the other thing I always like about Arrow. They always try to get various artworks involved in their releases, not just with the reversible one, but how that poster had the uncut version on it. Something I've never seen, personally. You've got the original Psycho poster there. Much easier to read, black background. And now it matches the rest of them. Until I flip them all over, probably, right? I don't know why I put that back in. It's just going to be even harder to get out now. Okay, so here we have Psycho 2 with the blue artwork there. Psycho 2, like I said, is very, very... I would say it's underrated. People are coming around on how good it is now, finally, 40 years later. But it's a good movie. It's a solid movie. Like I said, some people like it more than the original. It came out, I think, 23 years after the original one. Norman is in prison / a nut house, whatever you want to call it, for that long, and he goes back home, and he's all better, and then people screw with him and fuck around to find out, as they say. This limited edition, which I don't know if there is a standard edition yet. I do know that they are releasing a box set of just the sequels they announced recently that doesn't have the original Psycho. which is weird because they don't have just the original Psycho as its own release. Weird. Maybe did they only have the rights to the first Psycho for like 6 months or something, or just for one print run? Who knows? Comment down below, Arrow, if you're watching. This has a 4K transfer of the original camera negative, subtitles, all that stuff, archive commentary with screenwriter Tom Holland, not Spider-Man Tom Holland, the other one, obviously. He wasn't alive yet. Behind the Curtain, Masters of Horror, giving Block his due, an interview with Chet Williams, author of Psycho Sanitarium, The Legacy of Norman Bates, many a featurettes, of Richard Franklin scene commentary, more featurettes featuring Perkins and other actors, Psycho 2, demo by Jerry Goldsmith, audio press kit, and more. There's the disc for that one. Let's look at the goodies, and we'll flip around the artwork on this one too. If you didn't know, this one's in color, unlike the original ones. Forget her name. Jennifer Tilly's sister. That's who she is. Meg Tilly. There we go. Poster. Poster. So that is cool. I like the Psycho 2 poster. Very simple. Gets the point across. There's Norman, and there's the house. You know what's going on. And then there's the comparable Psycho 2 new artwork there. And then let's flip this sucker around because that's what we do, don't we? Just because we want to see. Yeah, like I said, I like the new artwork is cool, but I like that once you flip around the original one, they all have the same color. It was kind of one of those OCD things. Why does the first one a different color case than the rest? Psycho 2, there it is. Awesome. On 4K. Can't wait to rewatch all these. It's been a while since I watched the original Psycho, and it's been even longer since I've watched Psycho 4. So here is Psycho 3, the one I like more than most people. It is weird. Anthony Perkins directed this one, and the best compliment I can give it is that it has very cool scene transitions, which is a weird thing to say about a movie so specifically, but watch it and you'll know what I mean. This one has a new 4K restoration, obviously, from the camera negative, lossless stereo audio 5.1, blah, 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 all that stuff. Commentary from the screenwriter, Carnival of the Heart, composer Carter Burwell. I love Carter Burwell music. He works with the Coen brothers a lot, so I have a bias. Interview with Jeff Fahey. He's one of the other lead actors in this movie. He's from Lawnmower Man. I like Jeff Fahey. He's cool. Interviews with the makeup effects artist. Original electronic press kit, alternate opening sequence, and trailer, and all that kind of good stuff. So there's Psycho 3 for you. Like, you can't buy these individually from Arrow. At least yet. Put it that way. Like I said, they are re-releasing just the sequels in a similar but not as cool box set very soon. There's Jeff Fahey and Norman Bates there. Anthony Perkins. Well, he's not really Norman Bates. That's not his real name. More Jeff Fahey. More Fahey, the better, I always say. Yeah, pretty much the whole movie is just these three actors. It's different. It's a different movie, that's for sure. Here is the original poster artwork. Very creepy. He's very, like, cheeseball in this one compared to the first two, I would say. As you can tell from his grin on this poster. Anthony Perkins. It's the most shocking of them all, according to the poster. I would say not that, but I like the movie. I like Psycho 3. And then let's flip this sucker around because that's the law. Because I've heard a lot of people saying they like Psycho 4 a lot better than Psychos 2 and 3 on occasion. And 4 is the one I remember the least, like I said, because I have not watched it since I was probably 10 years old, maybe. And then there's the original poster artwork there. And all the same guff on the back. And then on to Psycho 4. There that is, the beginning. This was a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken. 4K restoration. You get both the widescreen, which is the preferred aspect ratio, and the 1:33 aspect ratio because it was a 1990 TV movie, like I said. Original featurettes, feature sound, archive audio commentary with Mick Garris, Henry Thomas, and Olivia Hussey. That's a good group of people. I'd listen to that commentary for sure. Death by Strings. New visual essay by author and critic Guy Adams on the music of the franchise. Making of Mother. Behind the scenes footage. A look back at scoring Psycho 4. Theatrical trailers, image gallery, and blah, blah, blah. All that cool stuff. So they got a good amount of special features on every single one of these discs. No complaints there. Oh, this one's got 2 discs. There's Psycho 4, the beginning with Mr. Bates. Mr. Bates. That sounded funny. Okay, that's what I figured. And then the second disc is so that was the widescreen. This is the TV aspect ratio version with Elliot there on the cover. This one does not have cards or anything in it, which is weird because the other ones did. Maybe just because they have the extra disc in there, they didn't fit them, but it does have the poster. So you got Psycho 4, the beginning, with the creepy mom child Norman face, because Henry Thomas plays Norman Bates in the past, hence the beginning subtitle. And like it's all done like as a radio interview over the phone with Anthony Perkins, and then it's telling the story of him when he's younger with the mother, kind of like the show does. So if you want to watch a more detailed, probably better made version of this movie, you could watch the Bates Motel series. But if you want to get the gist of it in like 90 minutes, you can watch the movie. Psycho 4, the beginning. So then we got all 4 of these Psycho films on 4K. Very neat. In their matching black spines, which I prefer. And then here is the book. It is a thick book for an Arrow release, at least. They're usually like a third the size at most. But yeah, it's got a little bit about everything. Psycho cast and crew through all the films, folklore about Ed Gein. Look at all that. We need to talk about Norman, the Psycho franchise, Psycho 2, production notes, a whole bunch of good stuff in this. Yeah, cast and crew, good stuff. It's got color photographs in it and all that. So yeah, it's a very thick, well produced, easy to skim through book. These are cool. You gotta love the books they put in there are always worth the look while you're watching the movie. I love it. Very nice box set. Like I said 10 times already. It is. Put these in backwards. Son of a bitch. 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's how numbers work. Okay, so it's all back in there in in the correct order. Psycho 1, 2, 3, and 4. Psycho 1, 2, 3, 4 on the side. Very cool. And then you got, like I showed before, the neat slip. I know it's got these stupid UK ratings on them. I don't get why they feel the need to put the rating on everything 7 times. Like you could just put it on the back, that'd be enough. But no, you gotta put it on the front too. Some rule they have, obviously. But whatever, I can live without it. Psycho from Arrow Video. If this is still available, I don't even know if it is, to be honest. Like I said, it's a UK exclusive release. You can't get this in America. You can order it from UK, from America, and get it just like I was lucky enough to get here. But, look sooner than later if you're interested because it might not be in print anymore already, which is probably why they're doing the sequel box set separately. That is, to the best of my ability, I know it's old news, like I said, the Arrow Video Psycho 4 film collection box set smells just as good as I imagined, and hopefully it looks just as good too. Once again, my name is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Talk, shop, pop, movies.